Quick Crypto, bringing you quick Casper news. Well, it happened. Casper over the past 3 or 4 days has been surging in value, an increase of roughly 40%, which is insane, and this happened earlier today. Casper did achieve another new all-time high. Uphold's Director of Research, Dr. Martin Heisberg, called this outcome 3 days ago, as we can see, June 2nd, and he stated, "I think we have a new chart formation. What should we call it?" Now, some have referred it to the Adam and Eve, some have called it the People's Chart, but the point still stands. Casper continues to exceed expectations time and time again. So now, I'm sure you're wanting to know what is next for Casper. What's going to happen? Will it continue to pump, or will it reverse and start dumping? Evidently, Casper's momentum was enough to achieve another new all-time high, another major milestone, but seemingly not enough to penetrate this level of resistance around here between 18.5 to 19.5 cents. So yes, what is next? I will do my best to provide you with some clarity, some answers based on the research that I've conducted surrounding Casper developments and what's happening in the crypto space right now. Of course, none of this is financial advice, and always do your own research, but from what I've seen, I truly believe that there's a possibility that Casper will exceed this level right here and go on an explosive breakout in the very, very near future. Firstly, and this is more of a message to the Casper fudsters, and for anyone new who thinks that we are still too late to get into Casper, Casper is sitting where it's at in the top 20 cryptocurrencies without a single tier 1 exchange listing. This is absolutely insane, and this is why fundamentals matter in crypto. And it's these fundamentals that will net Casper a tier 1 exchange listing much sooner than you think. And when that happens, well, then it may be too late for you to invest into Casper. But there's a reason why I believe it will happen much sooner than you think. There are a number of reasons why, in fact. One of them being the new Casper blockchain, the Casplex, the KRC20, which, as we can see from CoinPower.io CEO Oysun Lee, KRC20 on Casper's testnet with 10 BPS, 10 blocks per second, has been activated. This is huge, very, very huge news. And the new Casper blockchain is already being tested to run on the new and improved Rusty Casper with 10 BPS. And the Casware wallet support for KRC20 will also be launched soon, which is very positive news. KRC20 is imminent. This is a massive, massive deal, mere months, if not weeks away. And considering what Ethereum and ERC20 was inspired by, and they also utilized and incorporated the work of Casper's founders, like the Ghost protocol, just how much more valuable do you perceive Casper will be once this technology is fully developed? We have received numerous updates as of late from Casplex himself over the past couple of days that these developments are speeding up, which makes this all the more exciting. With KRC20, it will be possible to launch and trade tokens on Casper in the future. This is a big step for the ecosystem for Casper. And we can see here from Oysun Lee again the tools for Casplex, the starting of the Casper ecosystem. This is one of the major reasons why Tier 1 will be approaching Casper and sending its price soaring to the moon much sooner than you think. In fact, we have been seeing Casper getting a lot of spotlight next to Binance in recent weeks. We can see here from this video, we've got Casper and Binance right here. Furthermore, we can also see here from Casper himself, our Kazakhstan ambassador represented Casper at the Binance Kazakhstan event in May. Very bullish news for Casper. So much publicity raising speculation of an imminent Binance Casper spot listing also raises the price of Casper. And as Casper and the Casplex ambassadors continue to attend major events, getting Casper's name out there, like at Consensus 2024, and also they're going to be in Las Vegas in 2 weeks time at the WDMS 2024. This is inevitable that more tier 1s, more exchanges will hear about Casper, and I believe they will list Casper soon. I just want to quickly circle back here again. KRC20, a massive, massive catalyst. One of the big reasons tier 1s will approach Casper is now active with 10 BPS on the testnet. As I mentioned, 10 BPS is the third major catalyst as to why, the first major reason why exchanges will approach Casper. And also part of the major reason why Casper has been pumping like crazy over the past couple of days. As we can see from the Kasperletic website, the Rust migration is going insanely well, sitting at around 90%, almost fully 100% migrated now, and it is likely that we will see this full migration in the next coming days, maybe weeks at the very most, but this speculation is what has caused Casper's price to surge in value. The opportunities that are opened up to Casper once Rust is implemented is bigger than you can imagine. I'm going to explain it to you, because once Rust is implemented, the devs can then focus on incorporating the 10 blocks per second onto the mainnet that we already know is running on the testnet. So this is an inevitability once Rust is migrated. This also means that Casper will soon be that much faster than every other protocol in the crypto space. Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, and so on and so forth. Casper with 10 BPS would be 6,000 times faster than Bitcoin. That is absolutely mind-blowing. Furthermore, as I've reiterated numerous times in my previous videos, which I definitely recommend checking out if you haven't done so already, this migration is what is known as a hard fork, a somewhat risky period of time where complications like hacking or unforeseen errors in the code can arise. Therefore, it would be unwise for exchanges to list a project during this period of time in case something goes wrong, resulting in the crypto tanking in price and then these exchanges losing all their money they've invested into the project. This is even more relevant when it comes to Casper here, because Casper is a fair launch proof of work, no pre-allocation to the developers. If exchanges want to list Casper, they need to buy Casper for themselves. Unlike the rest of the projects that are in the top 100 crypto projects here, all of these projects here have paid the exchanges to be listed on the project, whereas Casper, they don't, they haven't. They will have to have them approach them to be listed on these exchanges. I know I went on a bit of a tangent, but the point being is once this migration is fully completed, the gate for Casper opens up for 10 BPS on the mainnet, KRC20 with 10 BPS, smart contracts, the DAG Knight, and everything else. Exchanges will end up paying premium prices to list Casper if they wait too long. Their time is quickly running out. Faster than you think as well, considering now institutions are going full force. This just in from the Watcher Guru. BlackRock and Citadel plan to launch a new national stock exchange in Texas to compete with the New York Stock Exchange. So institutions, the largest and most powerful in the world, as well as the US government, Congress, are gearing up for mass adoption of crypto. More so now than ever. Trillions and trillions of dollars are about to flood into Bitcoin and therefore into crypto, and also therefore into Casper, and it's happening faster than we can imagine. We can see here from Dr. Martin Heisberg again, June 4th yesterday, US spot Bitcoin ETFs recorded their second highest joint net inflows day with $886.6 million in inflows led by Fidelity's Bitcoin fund. Massive news, which makes it the 16th straight day of inflows in a row, which is proof once again that things are speeding up quicker than you can imagine. Spot Bitcoin ETFs and ETPs, which is the European version of ETFs, have and are launching this year in the United States, England, Germany, Australia, Hong Kong. This is why you need to do your own research, because realistically nobody is ready for this surge that's about to go on in crypto. We have a video here and interviews with institutionally important people like Mike Novogratz, who believes Bitcoin could surpass 100k or even higher by the end of this year. And need I remind you that the peak of a crypto bull run, this one shouldn't be till 2025 next year. So how high will Bitcoin and crypto really soar? Who really knows? Let's take a listen.
Let's start with Bitcoin in the crypto world, because we're flirting with that $70,000 level. And you sit here, we have been around this space for a while now. Is there more upside risk or downside risk as you see it now in the crypto world?
Listen, I think we're getting skewed to the upside. I mean, just the fact that we're here at a crypto show and Bloomberg shows how long we've come since 2015, 16, 17. But we kind of got to the finish line. And when I say that, DC has finally agreed in principle that crypto legislation has to happen, that it should be bipartisan. We still have a couple holdouts, but the last few weeks have been unbelievably positive in pushing the Democrats forward, seeing this. They don't want it to be a political issue. And so that which was a headwind is becoming a tailwind. It's not a full tailwind yet. We have governments that can't stop spending money, and so that just is so powerful for the Bitcoin narrative. And then all of a sudden you hear, wait a minute, the state of Wisconsin's pension fund bought $140 million of Bitcoin. And so as we get more pension funds in, more institutions in, there's not a lot of sellers.
So the question we know you hate then, where do we end the year?
Listen, if we take out the 73,000 in the next week or so, we're going to end the year at 100,000, somewhere around there or even higher.
So all of this here, this is proof that the crypto space, the real world developments are speeding up faster than we can possibly perceive. Exchanges, therefore, they're not going to want to miss out on the massive amount of money they'll be able to make with crypto projects, considering that Casper is about to surge. Casper is a top 25 right now, almost top 20 crypto project with no tier 1 listings, and they are still developing, breaking more and more milestones. The amount of money these exchanges could make by listing Casper is unfathomable. Casper recently, as of this morning, had another mining reduction to the rewards. The next one's going to be 98 Casper. I believe right now it's $103 for Casper, which is much less than what they were receiving beforehand, which is another major reason for Casper's price surging right now. Casper has achieved another new all-time high, again continuing to break more and more milestones, another new all-time high in petahash per second at 334.83 PHS. This is also because more miners are being developed and built, and better quality miners are that as well, like the KS5M and the KS5L, and even ones for the home miners like the KS0 Ultra. This has caused Casper's hash rate to rise so much higher, and this is just the beginning. I've mentioned this numerous times in my last videos as well a few weeks back, as did the Casper enthusiast. The correlation between the price and the hash rate of Casper, we can see time and time again, when the hash rate crosses the corresponding price of Casper, we see a surge in value. It happened back in October, happened beginning of this year, January, February, and we saw this cross happen again. We have not seen this cross happen just yet, but the moment it looks like the price is about to catch up to the hash rate, this is when the real pump for Casper will start, when we see this cross between the hash rate and the corresponding price. That's when we're going to see the Casper explosion. More and more people are wising up and learning of Casper like Crypto Man ran. Furthermore, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum and the meme tokens, Casper is among the top 15 traded assets on Uphold Exchange. This is all proof for you, this video, just how important this current moment in time is for crypto, but also for Casper. The world is getting ready for crypto. The world doesn't know about Casper, at least not fully, not just yet, but they will soon. And that is why Casper is threatening to surpass this level of resistance right here around 19 cents, to smash through it to get to 20 cents and even further beyond, to go on a violent bull run. The catalysts are all coming together like the Infinity Stones. You are just one snap of the finger away from generational wealth. Casper may be at a high point right now, but I've just showed you in this video all the proof, all the catalysts that are still to come for Casper, the tier 1 to smart contracts, Dagnite, Rust, KRC20. This is proof that this is not the top for Casper. This is far from it. It's just the beginning. More so now than ever, you need to do your own research, so don't be emotional, be logical.